Boxing Truth here. I wanted to talk about a recent report concerning Canelo Alvarez and Manny Pacquiao, as that topic of discussion is heating up, as perhaps that could be next in line for both fighters. Now, in the report, pretty much stated that Pacquiao has a window of opportunity, perhaps, as he's currently one of the senators in the Philippines, but perhaps the workload could be adjusted. He could find a way around a lot of duties and stuff that he has to do as a senator. The more added weight as a politician that you'll have to do. Well, perhaps that could be resolved, and maybe they'll make a few adjustments. Maybe Pacquiao will train the majority of his time in the Philippines, and then he could come do a fight and return to the sport after his retirement much sooner rather than later. Now, for this fight, there have been preliminary discussions between Oscar and Bob Arum. Both have interests, especially Bob Arum, considering that he took a big hit in his last fight, in his last fight promoting Manny Pacquiao for the Timothy Bradley rubber match. And according to industry whispers, Bob Arum took a hit of around $10 million for putting on that fight on pay-per-view, which was it bombed. It wasn't successful. So, two reasons why Bob Arum would like to make the fight. One, the first most important reason, get back the losses from the Bradley rubber match. Two, he truly, genuinely believes that Manny Pacquiao will give Canelo Alvarez a beating in the boxing ring. Now, in regards to Canelo Alvarez, now this is the fight that could maybe perhaps get some of the people that are calling him a bitch, a coward, and posting disrespectful images of him on Instagram to fall back a little bit. Now, I know if this fight were to be made, not everybody's going to be on board. There are some people that state they're not interested in this fight. They don't want to see the fight, mostly because they want They want to see Canelo fight Triple G. In my opinion, the people that say they wouldn't be interested in the fight or don't want to see this fight is because they want Canelo to fight Triple G. That's just my opinion, though. Now, Abel Sanchez came out in a report on Boxing Scene, and he's one of those guys that has that type of feeling where he doesn't feel the public would be interested in this fight. At least he wouldn't be interested in this fight. But it's obvious why. It's very obvious why Abel Sanchez, the trainer of Gennady Golovkin, would throw cold water on this matchup between Canelo Alvarez and Manny Pacquiao. It's because he wants Canelo to fight his fighter, Triple G. And also, even though Abel Sanchez says that Pacquiao will get drilled worse than Khan, which is an asinine statement, I mean, get out of here. Like, look, Bob Arum told the truth about Amir Khan shortly after that fight, when he got iced in 6 rounds by Canelo Alvarez. He told the truth, and I applauded what he told the boxing world. He said Amir Khan is no top fighter. He overrated, as I've always been stating in my videos. But the Amir Khan fanboys didn't want to listen. Now, Manny Pacquiao should not be mentioned. Amir Khan should not be mentioned in the same sentence than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is actually a great fighter. A once-in-a-generation type fighter. Please do not disrespect Manny Pacquiao by trying to put Amir Khan in the same sentence as him. Now, if this fight were to be made between Pacquiao and Canelo, it would happen on September 17th. That is the working date. It will also happen at Jerry World in Arlington, Texas, where the Cowboys play in their stadium, AT&T Stadium, I believe it's called. So it will be a huge event. It would also be for boxing fans, where a normal folk like you, like myself, or anybody else, can actually go attend this fight, and don't have to pay extreme prices in order to just stay out there in Vegas and also get a ticket. It costs a fortune just to do that. So if this fight were to happen, it will happen, according to a report, in Cowboy Stadium. And what would be a very big, significant event. Very big fight. Yes, the people, not everybody's on board, but at the end of the day, this fight would do business. And also, it'll create the perfect excuse for Canelo that he's not ducking Triple G. If he fights Manny Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez, if this fight actually goes down, as that report's indicating that perhaps it could happen after Canelo resolves his issues with All Star Boxing in the current lawsuit he's litigated in. If that was to happen, can you really say Canelo Alvarez is ducking Triple G? In my opinion, I can't say that, because he's going after a bigger name, a guy who has sold loads of pay-per-views. The guy's a global icon in Manny Pacquiao. He is the second biggest pay-per-view fighter, only behind Floyd Mayweather, in terms of how many buys were sold. So Canelo, if he wants to save face by vacating the title and getting all this backlash, which is much more stronger than anybody anticipated, including the Golden Boy team, he can reverse that by signing to fight Manny Pacquiao in what would be a very big, lucrative fight. And a fight I believe Manny Pacquiao could win. Would he be the favorite? Maybe not. Maybe it'll be even down the line. But I truly feel Manny Pacquiao, even at 37 years of age, could still defeat Canelo Alvarez, who has yet to proven that he's a great fighter. Right now, he's a good fighter. Perhaps even very good fighter. Maybe a B-plus level fighter. I know many people disagree with that. But he hasn't proven to be a great fighter. And perhaps that could be the difference between a great little fighter and a good big fighter. It evens it out. It'll be a competitive fight. Now, Abel Sanchez says Manny Pacquiao will get chinned. He will get flattened. I don't think so. Manny Pacquiao has way better footwork than Amir Khan. He's also much more powerful than Amir Khan. He just doesn't throw fast punches. He throws punches with speed and power. He throws from odd angles. He can punch while moving. He has the type of style that Canelo Alvarez absolutely hates and does not like to deal with. It'll be an intriguing fight. Can Canelo knock Pacquiao out? If he can hit Manny Pacquiao like he hit Amir Khan, yeah, sure. But also, Manny Pacquiao's team won't be as stupid as Amir Khan. They'll put some stipulations to make it more of an even fight. Because Manny Pacquiao is going to be giving up a lot of weight and a lot of strength. So they're going to make sure to put a rehydration clause for Canelo Alvarez, where he can't weigh over more than 170 in the fight. Maybe they won't do a catch weight, but they're going to put a cap on how much weight he can gain to make it more of an even playing field, as Canelo's going to have a big advantage in size and strength and also youth. But let me know what y'all think. If Canelo Alvarez fights Manny Pacquiao, as those talks are, they're not in talks exactly, but there have been preliminary discussions, and also perhaps it could heat up once the case between Alvarez and All-Star Boxing gets resolved. But y'all let me know what y'all think. If Canelo Alvarez fights Manny Pacquiao, do you still call it a duck? Is he ducking Triple G? Do you still think that he's ducking Triple G if he were to fight Manny Pacquiao? Now, this is all, there's nothing concrete. There's just discussions going on that happened in the past. There are no negotiations going on right now because of the lawsuit that Canelo's in. There's also industry rumors, whispers that Mayweather is also in the mix for Manny Pacquiao, that they're actually negotiating at the moment, but that's just rumors, nothing concrete. But y'all let me know what y'all think. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.